Alright, so I'm coming back with another video about being a correctional officer. You know, starting off, you may feel like you don't really know what's going on or what you're dealing with or what you're going to be up against. You know, some things to keep in mind that you there to do it. I mean, as a correctional officer, you there to do a job. You know what I'm saying? You there to help the inmates secure themselves. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So if you dealing with emotions of fear, you don't really know what it's like to be working inside of a prison, working with inmates or offenders. One thing you must understand is you there to do a job, and you know what I'm saying, you there to help them. You there as a correctional officer to make sure they are secured, to make sure other inmates ain't doing anything that they don't supposed to be doing. You there to keep them safe. So as a correctional officer, you are much needed. So it's not really a bad job, or it's not really a place where you should be fearful. Although anything can happen to you. But that's where you gotta have that faith. That's where you gotta trust God and know, or whatever you believe in, you gotta know that you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? If you overcome some things, you gotta tell yourself, if I was gonna die, I would have died a long time ago. So maybe this is my destiny. Maybe this is divine calling me to come here and do a job and go home. You know what I mean? So don't just don't focus so much on doing your job, or focus on the criminals. You see what I'm saying? Because you want to treat them like people. You want to treat them like people. I won't say treat them like family, but you want to treat them like people. You know what I'm saying? To kind of break the ice, to break the mold. You want to get to know them. They want to know how you gonna be as an officer, and you want to know how they gonna be as an inmate or an offender. Somebody you got to deal with every day. So you really just show and improve. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a place to where you be afraid, or if a offender want to get to you or do something to you. It's not that simple. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be warned, or you're gonna have your gut to speak to you, or your intuition to kick in to let you know, okay, I better tell somebody about this, or I'm this relationship is getting too personal between me and this offender, or I'm starting to feel manipulated. So it's ways to avoid your fear. It's ways to avoid being manipulated and feeling like, this not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like starting over. You relearning something to help you to better do the job of a correctional officer. I've been the correction officer now for 2 months, and my confidence has changed tremendously from day one up until now. So I just wanted to make this video to encourage you guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about it. Peace. Stay blessed.